actually another one. So this is Ellie.
Ellie
gets the shakes when she's super excited.
Oh.
Like a dog. Yeah.
Hello interwebs and welcome back. I'm Shanna.
I'm April.
And this is where I share my life and stories and adventures and opinions and whatever else I feel like. Now, in this vlog, we are still in Australia. We are on day 4 of our adventure, and we start the morning having coffee on our lovely balcony in our Airbnb, which, if you didn't watch the previous vlog, highly recommend Airbnb. Links are below if you want money toward your first Airbnb and if you want to help us out by giving us money toward our next Airbnb. Next, we head out into the city for some much needed Greek food at a local place called Stalactites, which was really, really good.
It was awesome.
Yeah, the hummus was amazing.
Mm-hmm. And we both had gyros,
We
right?
both had gyros.
They were huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For me, it was like the best Greek I've had so far in my life.
Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. Little Athens in Tallahassee, Florida, shout out. Best place. However, it was really good.
Yeah.
It was very good, and I do highly recommend it. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. It's the oldest church in Victoria. No parking. Cool.
Oh, I see people eating wraps. Wait a second, how do you get it?
I think it's on the other side. We went the wrong way. Oh, push. I like how you say you're so smart and I pull the door instead of push. I'm so excited.
I have the same. Not the spider, but different shape.
Yeah. Cool.
I've never seen that look like that. There's
Taste
so
it.
much sizzle.
Taste it. Tell me.
Look at all that stuff.
5 out of 5 would recommend.
It's perfect.
It's everything I ever hoped for.
The pita is like hot and a little bit crispy.
Oh my gosh. April's first time trying Greek coffee.
It's really good. It's really strong.
5 out of 5?
Yeah. It's a little gravy. Not gravy, powdery. I don't know why, it almost has like a liqueur sharpness. You know what I mean? Like liquor can be sharp.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And it's a little sweet from the sugar.
Perfect. So after brunch, we did a little bit more wandering, and we went for coffee at a place called Gloria Jean's, which was basically right across from the station. I got, was it butterscotch?
You got some fancy cakey, cookie sweet drink.
Yeah, and she got a vanilla latte, and they were both good.
Yeah, they were nice.
Yeah, very sweet, but very good, and the price was reasonable for them as well.
I think they had milk alternatives too, which was
Yeah,
nice.
I got almond milk.
I think I did too.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Vanilla.
I see no one here. It says
Creme brulee.
Help! My keep cup smells. I'm on their FAQ. top. My cute got it's not the top.
So next we headed to the Moonlit Sanctuary, which I will provide links for in the description below as well. We went on this really, really cool night tour of a sanctuary for a bunch of Australian animals. The tickets were $44. It was definitely worth the $44 though. I will say getting there and back, a little bit of a hassle. We first took the train. Then we took a bus, which we weren't really sure where we needed to get off because the Australian bus system sucks. But we luckily got off at about the right place. We were able to call an Uber. So we've just taken 2 trains and a bus, and now the plan is to call an Uber. So,
I hope we're actually in the right city.
yeah, hopefully we're in the right place. Because Google seems confused. It says that it's an 11-minute drive or a 2.5-hour walk, which makes absolutely no sense. But I guess we'll see. And then took an Uber to the actual sanctuary. We were very, very lucky going back because our lovely tour guide, she gave us a ride back to the train station and got us back just in the nick of time to catch the last train. I will say that if you plan to do this, please either rent a car or plan far enough ahead that you know you're probably gonna have to take an Uber back to the actual city, and it's probably going to be a little expensive, but I would still say even if we had to do that,
it was worth it.
It would have been worth it.
I think aside from the wedding, like that was the highlight of the trip.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. We got super lucky because in our tour group, it was just us and then a girl who was new to working there. And normally the tours, I think she said they're 10 to...
She said she had 16 people on her last tour.
Yeah,
so
10 to like 16 people or something.
Yeah, lots of kids and stuff, so we were really lucky.
Yeah, we had a very special event.
Yes, could also be because it was a weekend too.
Yeah.
We were on Monday, so.
Yeah, we did go on a Monday, so if you want to make sure you go with a small group, try to go on a weekday. You do have to schedule it, but other than that, yeah, it was amazing. Highly recommend it. Let's just go ahead and take a look. So we made it to the Moonlit Sanctuary, and we're here quite early, so I don't really know what we're gonna do, but we're just gonna hang out. It's a little bit chilly outside, so maybe we can go inside. Let's see. We're talking. I stopped. Oh, there it is. It's like I know you're recording. I'm not gonna do it.
We might get murdered. Yay! April's paranoid. Some sketch-looking guy who looks drunk on drugs, like, just parked at the other end of the parking lot and walked up to us and was like, oh, is this place open?
Except he didn't say that. He said something different in an Australian accent that at first both of us were like, huh?
Let's just say he doesn't look like the type who came here to feed kangaroos. Maybe
What if he
I could
did?
be wrong. Maybe he's super
What
nice.
if you're being like super
Yeah, I'm like,
judgmental?
E-word. I'm never judgmental.
That's a lie.
Alright, so Bradley, biggest Australian carpet python, he can be found in Central Australia. So he really does like the hot temperatures. And also being a python, he is non-venomous, like I said before. So if he was to bite us, yes, it would hurt a lot, but it wouldn't kill us. So that's the upside, I guess. Now I have been bitten by a python here before. Luckily we don't have her here anymore, and it was my own fault. It was almost feeding time. Yeah, she was hungry and I was a bit too slow with what I was doing. But pythons, they do have little pin-like teeth, and they're all backwards facing. So once something goes in, it's really hard for it to come back out. So they're all about sensors too. So he's sticking out his tongue for a good reason. I've just taken him out of his enclosure, and now he's smelling us, smelling the environment. So they don't have a nose like we do. Alrighty, you will be fine then, April. I'll put him around you, and he will be very wriggly, but you can see he's not going. He's heavy. Yeah, he is. He weighs probably around 3 to 4 kilos.
He feels so cool.
We do have a big snake, and he weighs about 8 kilos.
You're so happy. Look at that big smile.
Yeah,
Do you want-
it's hard to smile and concentrate. It really is.
Do you want me to get a picture?
See, the Everglades, you know, they've got really big problems with the introduced pythons, don't they? Yeah. Big Burmese python.
Side note, the snake was really cool. I've never been afraid of snakes in my whole life. I've always been cool with them. But I'd never actually touched one or got to hold one. And the guide, she just plopped it right down on me, which surprised me. If you didn't have to feed snakes mice or rats or whatever, I could totally get a snake. And feeling the weight of them around your neck and your shoulders, I could see it being really good, like therapy pet.
Yeah, totally therapeutic, I think.
It was like putting one of those therapy blankets on, like, oh, the weight of it felt really nice.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
Snakes are great.
So, my name is Faye. Sorry, I didn't mention that before. I forget to. All good. I'm bad with introductions. I always forget my name. Alright, so we are set on 25 acres of property, but where all the animals are housed is 10 acres. So the 10 acres is surrounded by a predator-proof fence, and it's to keep the cats and foxes out. There's a lot of farmyard or farmland around, so we get a lot of foxes around here. So within the 10 acres, we've got a lot of free-range animals. So we've got 13 eastern grey kangaroos, which are super friendly, and I can see some over there, which we can hand feed in a second. And we've got a lot of wallabies, around 35 to 40 different types of wallabies, 4 different types of wallabies.
Wow.
And some of them have joeys in their pouches.
Oh.
Which is super cute, which I'll point them out to you.
Yay.
And so we've been here for 17 years, and it is a privately owned business. So a family thought of, or one person in particular thought of the business, and all the family has helped run it. So any encounters and missions, whether it's night during the day, go straight back into the park for conservation, as well as building newer and better enclosures.
Awesome.
Alright, so I'm going to give you all some food, type of grassy hay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what they're eating, is the lucerne. Come on. Yes, you're looking at me. You can come on over. That's how, is it worth it? Is it what you're having in your hand? Is it better than what I've got here?
Evaluating the situation.
So you can see. So you got the kangaroos.
Use their mouth, or do they
Yeah,
grab
the
it?
kangaroos may use a lot of slobber, a lot of saliva.
I use the horses, so.
Okay, good. Well, that's how you feed them too. Straight hand.
Straight hand.
You just go down to their level, depending on who you're feeding.
Are you hungry?
They should be. It wasn't busy today.
Do they have good, like, night vision?
They do. So they're crepuscular. Here comes some more.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're so cute.
So they're more active at dawn and dusk. So in Australia, if you're driving out on the roads, you know, you have to be super careful at dawn and dusk, because that's when kangaroos come jumping out onto roads.
Oh.
Hit by cars. And these are fully grown, decent size, 60 kilos. I'm not sure what that is in pounds, but 60 kilos is pretty heavy.
It's like almost double, I think, in pounds. Is what it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these. She's so cute.
Oh, she's tiny.
Now, are there breeds of kangaroos that are bigger than these?
Yes, they're the big breeds.
So, as a little bit of a side note, my favorite animal and April's favorite animal were actually the kangaroos. We didn't get to meet the dingoes like we wanted to, but if we had, that probably would have been my favorite.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that probably would have been my favorite. However, since we didn't get to meet them, the kangaroos were just amazing. They were so friendly and sweet, and I was really surprised because you hear all these kind of like horrific stories about kangaroos.
Well, these ones were all like hand raised there at the sanctuary, so they were very like almost domesticated in a way.
And they weren't the big reds either.
No, they were pretty tall though. Like it was like some of them were like as tall as me. Almost.
Yeah.
And they, they look strong, and their claws are real. Like
their claws are
yeah. When you feed them, a lot of them will like hold your hand as they eat, and I'm like, those are big claws tearing into my paw.
The claws are a little serious, but
they do this one thing when they approach you that's a little intimidating at first, where they duck their whole bodies down to the ground. And I'm like, what is it about to do? But they're just checking you out, and then they stand back up, and then they eat, and it's very cute.
And it was super adorable because the Moonlit Sanctuary is completely pitch black, as you can probably see, and we're carrying these little lanterns that we're using to light our way so we can see the animals and see what we're doing. And as we're walking, suddenly we'll hear... And of course, we'd been on this ghost tour like the night before. We're all like, what is this?
Yeah, loud thumping. Yeah. Closer and closer and closer.
But it was just Ellie.
She's cute. She's a juvenile kangaroo. I think, was she, like 4 months or something? She was young.
She was a baby.
She was short. She probably came up to like my chest, and no respect for personal boundaries. She followed us all over the park, just like, hey guys, what are you doing? She reminded me of like a human child. Just, I don't know, something about her behavior was very human.
It was very human, very childlike, and she was just like, I'm hungry. Are you guys going to feed me now? Why are you going in there? She shouldn't care about those animals. I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
What are you guys doing?
She was really cute.
She seemed very
We're
curious.
definitely anthropomorphizing right now, but it's fine. It's totally fine.
Sorry for him. He's kicked all his bedding out. Put it in every morning. It's one of my things. I hate what he does or what they do. They just like to sleep without hay.
It's hot.
So this is Beery, and he is our only male wombat here. He's actually called a southern hairy-nosed wombat. Okay, so what
He's just a little dirty. It's okay.
Let me explain myself. He is looking a little bit dirtier than normal. So.
It's okay.
Today, we give our wombats and all of our animals enrichment to keep them mentally stimulated. As you can imagine, they live in here 24/7, so we need to give them something mentally challenging to work on.
Okay.
So today for the wombats, I gave them cardboard boxes with a smear of honey and birdseed, and so the birdseed stuck to the honey, and some grass inside the cardboard box. So this is his box here that he had today.
Oh, okay, I see.
So he broke through it, and there was honey on all around the inside of it, and he decided to go through it. So he got honey pretty much everywhere. But it is okay. He will wash himself eventually.
He probably doesn't mind.
Yeah, he doesn't mind. Pretty likes the smell.
So cute.
She's our oldest wombat. We don't know her exact age. She's around 18 to 20 years of age. But we don't know for sure. She was taken illegally from the wild when she was just a young wombat.
Wow.
And unfortunately, the people that took her didn't know what they were doing or much about wombats at all. So they actually fed her tin dog food. And they are herbivores. They only eat grass and tree roots.
Oh, no.
So she's quite small for a wombat, and particularly her age. And she's a little bit arthritic in the back. Which is a treat. I mean, she's oi. So you can see on his chest there, that's actually a big scent gland. So only the male koalas have that scent gland on their chest. So a really good way of telling apart the females and the males. The females have a pouch on their stomach, whereas they have a scent gland. He's on the move. I had no idea they were this big. I didn't either. So yeah, it's much bigger. Whereas if you were to head up towards Queensland, the koalas are almost half the size up there. The koalas that we have.
what?
She's like, what is this light on my face?
She stopped eating.
What's going on? Sorry, I'm not. We can see you can still carry on. It's fine.
She's embarrassed.
Yeah. So you notice, like, her chest doesn't have that scent gland, so it's pretty white and pretty. There we go. And then over on this,
They're pretty.
very friendly. So the parents stay here, but when the goslings are old enough to fly off, the parents become very aggressive towards them and start pecking them and shooing them away. Quite nasty, but then luckily we don't do that to our kids. So
Tasmanian devil.
Tasmanian devil, yeah. Now we feed our devils in the night, so just watch a step. So that's what they're here waiting for.
Oh!
They're way cuter than the cartoon.
Yeah. How different are they to the cartoon? They're not
They
even
don't
the same
look like
colour.
the same thing at all.
But they
They might sound like it though. You might notice the sound is similar. Alright, so you can get close, but just don't dangle anything in. They can jump a little bit.
Okay.
And they have been known to take iPads
Oh!
and practice strings. So, and they eat meat. Now they prefer to eat carrion, so already dead animals.
Okay.
So they're very good at.
That's a crazy noise.
Yeah.
It sounds electric. Or like mechanical.
Yeah. So they can hunt for their food, but they prefer to scavenge. They've got a really good sense of smell. When I chuck the food in, yeah. So what they did, they gathered a whole heap of healthy devils from the wild.
It's like me and my little brother.
You guys bite as well.
Sometimes.
So yeah, these
It's a huntsman?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
that's the little hunters too. They get much bigger than
Yeah, I've seen like videos on the internet about how big these guys get.
Yeah.
Oh
My sister's gonna be mad at
God.
me for filming this because she can't even look at a spider picture.
As long as it stays there and doesn't come near me, we're okay.
I've had a few in my house and they always come when you least expect it. And when you see them on the wall, you're like, oh gosh.
What do you do?
They're actually pretty harmless to us, but they just run so fast. They're so big.
They're beautiful, but I don't like it at the same time.
Oh god.
Yeah, so they get much. They can get the size of your hand. They get really quite big.
I-
Lace, Scorch, come on.
Nah.
And they're like, no, you don't have any food for me. So, like I said before, they were introduced to Australia from Southeast Asia by seafarers. So they came over as companions on a boat with them to help them hunt for food as well. So before I get her out, spot-tailed quolls, they are very closely related to the Tasmanian devil. So
Oh.
pretty much like cousins.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they're second in line, so they're second largest carnivorous marsupial. So they hunt very well. They can climb up the trees. They spend about 10% of their time up in trees. And also they have short lifespans like the Tassie devil.
Okay.
Ran that way.
To the left a little bit, I think.
Oh yeah, you got it. Cute. So they're both fully grown. Males are normally twice as big as the females.
They're cute.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. But they do have really sharp teeth.
Yes.
So.
So
Cute to look at.
their pouch is backwards facing, and oh, it's a snipper.
Oh goodness.
I don't really like you right now.
So this is a type of marsupial. Bounce has a pouch. It's called a betong, a rufous betong.
Cute. Oh my gosh.
Here's some more coming over.
Oh my gosh, I love their jumps.
So they're part of the rat kangaroo family. So I'll mix it up.
Apples smell nice.
Yeah, look, it looks good enough to eat.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see how this goes.
All right.
All right. Oh, sorry, Leah.
Are you hungry?
I'm not a good aim. All right, I'll try again.
Oh, they're fighting.
With a joey.
Aww.
So, not one of ours, so don't touch it.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
wow,
just
they
hanging
look nothing
out.
like possums in the U.S.
No.
These look a lot cuter, right?
Yeah.
But they can give a nasty bite, so just be careful.
Wow, you look like a
He's like,
totally
who
different
are
animal.
you?
Oh, goodbye. They look like the possum. Oh wait, you haven't
Now, if they come up to these troughs, when they start eating, when they're preoccupied with eating, we can actually pat them.
Oh.
So just like this. So they have to be eating there, otherwise they growl at you and they jump. Scared. Yeah. So just on their back, like that.
Aww.
So you're more table manners. Obviously, they have
Wow.
it. So you're more than welcome to come up. This one here, I think is good enough. So they come out at night time to forage for food and look for nesting material. So what's actually really unique with the Betong is their tail is semi-prehensile. They'll actually gather nesting material in their tails. They'll hold it in their tails, which is pretty cool. Shape. So they're quite round. This is Ellie again. Yeah, this is Ellie. He's got her.
Ellie's our best
She's
friend
telling
tonight.
us pretty much, look guys, you're taking too long. I've been waiting very patiently. She's like a cartoon character. Personality. She's She's hilarious. Come on Ellie, you can follow us. You'll follow us after the video. Come on. Come Ellie.
She just grunt at you.
Nocturnal, not an owl, but they are very fast, have silent flight, they eat meat, and they're found everywhere. Found all over, but really hard to see them because they are fast, small, and silent flight.
He looks shy.
Yeah, they're pretty shy.
Camera shot.
What else is in there? Oh,
Yeah,
there's
so
a mouse.
These are the other animals. So fell down there.
Oh, that's one of the animals that's supposed to be in there.
Yeah, so up here, we'll have a look at this one. So they're called feather-tail gliders.
Oh.
So they all are. So they're called the squirrel glider. So twice as big as a sugar glider.
Wow.
So they've got bigger, fluffier tails.
Okay.
And we've also got one big glider in here that I can hear up here somewhere, up there. So that's Blossom, the yellow
Wow.
glider. She's the second largest glider in Australia. Wow. So she can go up to around 100 metres.
Wow. Is she eating the flower?
Yeah, so she loves them. Yellow-bellied gliders like to eat pollens and nectars, just like the feather tails. That's what she's doing. She's actually licking the nectar pollen. So we'll go in. She's very keen for her nectar, as you can see.
Yeah.
Go in and
Can I try?
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting stuck.
Oh, no.
she might. She's got a sharp claw. She's not going to use
Aw.
them to hurt you. She is holding them.
Cute.
Try to pat her on the back.
She's like, wait.
Yeah, she's a bit suspicious. She's like, what's going on? This isn't right.
You look like a bat, and you've got kitty claws.
You're right over there, Leah. Sorry, I left you.
That's alright. Nearly came for some.
Aww.
Oh, Shadow. Sorry.
She's okay. Like she won't. The only thing that she'll do is run off. She won't bite you. She's really friendly.
Like rabbits.
Yeah. The tortoise frog mouse not impressed.
Yeah, she's like,
Are they talking to each other? There's another bug. That's actually her offspring from previous breeding seasons.
Oh.
See another one. So this is Ellie.
Oh,
Ellie
Ellie.
gets the shakes when she's super excited.
Oh.
And she shows her teeth as well.
Thank
So-
you.
Ellie, there you are.
She smiles.
Yeah, she smiles.
Oh, she's sticking her paw in my head.
Oh, Ellie. You've got claws, honey. You can pet them too, guys. So Ellie and Maddie are Kangaroo Island Kangaroo Joeys. Bit of a mouthful.
And that pretty much wraps it up for this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't yet, please also hit the subscribe button. And let us know down in the comments below, what is your favorite Australian animal? Is it one that you saw in our video today? Is it a different one? Is it, I don't know, anything. Please let us know and let us know why too. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye! Sorry.
Hello.
So, after brunch, yeah, it would have been brunch.
Brunch.
Yeah.